And she's like, yeah, if you have like a lawyer or something, like I would get that in order. It sounds like they want to like talk to their lawyers and stuff. And I'm like, first of all, I don't have a lawyer. Like me and Caroline were just like what the heck is going on? Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a little bit different and it is going to be a story time video, and I don't think I've ever done one of these before, maybe in like a vlog format, but anyways, this is going to be a little bit different. So this video is going to actually be about the time I almost got sued. I basically was about to get sued, but some stuff happened and I didn't end up getting sued, but it's like a sublease horror story from the place I subleased this month. But before I get into the story, I want to make sure everyone is subscribed to my channel so that you can see all my new videos I'm going to post. So if you want to subscribe, go ahead and click below and subscribe to my channel so you can see all my new videos. And if you want to turn on post notifications, you'll get notified every time I post a new video. And also be sure to follow me on social media, because Instagram is where I post a lot of my YouTube things, but also on Twitter. So with that, I'll get right into the story. Okay, so this summer I stayed in Columbus. Well, this past summer I stayed in Columbus, and my roommate actually stayed with me. We just went random and got each other's roommates, and Caroline, I'm doing the story time video of the time we almost got sued. You want to be in it? Tell them how we almost got sued.
Hey, get a lawyer before you sublease. Before you sign
the contract.
Yeah.
Have someone read the contract. Okay, so like I was saying, I went random for my roommates for freshman year, and then we all decided to live together again sophomore year. But Caroline and I wanted to stay in Columbus for internships that we had, so we were like, let's just sublease a place together. So we decided to do that, and we were looking for something affordable, you know, didn't want to go crazy, like over budget or anything, and we actually had a really hard time finding a sublease, which is weird because now we see all these sublease posts on like Facebook groups and stuff, but at the time we couldn't really find a lot. So we ended up finding this girl who was subleasing at this apartment complex, and it was pretty affordable. I'm not gonna say like how much, but it was pretty affordable. So also I'm not gonna say names or like where this place was, but anyways, so we like go check it out. And we just like walked through pretty quickly, you know, it was okay, I would say. Caroline, would you say it was okay at the time that we walked through it? We didn't really get a good look. Yeah. Like we didn't look at the kitchen, I don't think, or anything.
That would have been a deal breaker.
That would have been the deal breaker, but we didn't know at the time. So we like walked through or whatever, and we're like, oh, this seems pretty nice, you know, nice, like kind of nice neighborhood. It was okay, it wasn't bad. For the price, it wasn't bad. So yeah, so that was happening, and we were like, oh, this is a good deal. She like took some money off of each month, like she's like gave us a good deal and everything. So we're like, okay, so she's like, we're gonna set up cable and Wi-Fi and like whatever you need. And so like we went in with the impression that like everything was gonna be good, and they even said that they would put in an air conditioner or something like that. I think they said that, right? Didn't they say they would, but then they took like $100 off each month, so they were like, oh, so we're not gonna put in an air conditioner. We're like, okay, we'll just do it. But we tried to get through half of the summer without an air conditioner. It was miserable. We ended up just buying like a window one, so that was one downside. Also, they didn't know what Wi-Fi, they didn't know the difference between Wi-Fi and cable. So we had Wi-Fi, but we didn't have cable, which was not really that big of a deal, but like it was in our deal that they would get us cable, and they didn't end up doing that, so we were like, oh, that kind of sucks. But anyways, the worst part is when we went to move in, like the tub was like broken, like stuff strewn everywhere in the tub. Like someone had like taken out the what do you call it, the plug thing in the tub we couldn't use, and we're like, we need a shower, but they're like, it'll be done in like 2 days or something, and we're like, oh great, no air conditioner, summer, we're moving all of our stuff in with no AC. Okay, so yeah, the one thing that was bad was, or the two things that were bad was no cable, and then like they had said there would be, and then shoot, what was the next thing? Oh, the tub. And what else?
There were pounds of hair like just sitting around.
Okay, they didn't sweep before we moved in, so there's hair all over and like just random stuff. Like it just wasn't clean. They left like a lot of food. Oh, the fridge. I forgot about the fridge. The fridge was bad. Like
Oh, in the microwave something had exploded.
In the microwave, literally something had exploded, and it was like so terrible that Caroline literally was like, let's just buy a new microwave. I'm like, no, like we're not gonna buy a new microwave, like we'll clean it. So I like scrubbed it, and then it was good. And then like the stovetop, we couldn't get the sticky nastiness off. Like we scrubbed the whole fridge out, threw away all their old food products that they had left, and it was just like bad. And like
Fleas, like,
oh, fleas, little like gnat flea things flying around, and it was just so bad, and we were just like, this is disgusting, but like we didn't complain or say anything because we're like, whatever, we'll just clean it. So we spent like days cleaning it. So that happened, and we were like, oh, it's okay, like whatever. And then what else happened? We ended up putting in an air conditioner, like I said. But so that was like the bad stuff, and then we're like, it's okay, and like we made it nice, and it was like nice for a while, and like we had all of our stuff clean and everything. So then we move out, right? So we moved back into the dorms because second years have to live in the dorms again. So we moved back into the dorms, right? And then one of the girls that wasn't on the original lease but was joining the lease moved in and ended up texting me and was like, hey, like, you left the place so dirty, like, I'm gonna have to pay someone to come in and clean it, like, you need to pay me, like, this certain amount of money, or, like, we need to, like, figure out how much money you owe me for this. And we're just like, first of all, what? Like, we don't owe you money, like, we left it a lot better than how we found it. And it was just, like, they're trying to claim all these things, and I even had, like, video evidence. I was like, it was so dirty when I moved in because I vlogged. So anyways, it was just really bad when we moved in, and we left it nicer than how we found it. I guess there could have been things that we could have done differently. Like we could have like made sure to like mop everything, which we didn't mop everything, or just like scrub it down, you know. But like when we moved in, it was so bad. So basically we got in contact with one of the people that worked at the office there, and I was like, what's going on? And she's like, you know, that's between you guys, like the contract was between you guys, like we don't have anything to do with it because it's a sublease. And we were just like, what? And she's like, yeah, if you have like a lawyer or something, like I would get that in order. It sounds like they want to like talk to their lawyers and stuff. And I'm like, first of all, I don't have a lawyer. Like me and Caroline were just like what the heck is going on? So we were just like trying to figure out like what was going on, and like I like started like saving the emails that we were going back and forth, and just like I got my video evidence or whatever, and then we ended up like going into the office and talking to someone, and we were just like, listen, like this is happening. We had like the girls come and like so that we could speak like to each other, but in the office, so it wasn't like we were just like it was like mediated kind of. So we did that, and the guy was just like, you know, like this isn't like my business or anything, but like was it in the contract that you had to like clean this or pay this fine if you didn't clean this? Because they had brought a sheet from the office that said like if when you move out, if the original owner moves out and doesn't like have this clean, or like this needs to be cleaned, then they'll charge you this much to have someone come in and clean it. But we were not the original owners, we were just subleasing, and we didn't have in our contract saying like you have to clean this or else pay this fine. And so we were just like, you know, like it was way messier when we got here. And the girl was like, yeah, like I don't know because I wasn't here, like I just joined the lease. And we're like, yeah, it was really bad. And then the other girl who actually was on the lease and had actually like rented us the place or whatever was the one who was like, no, it wasn't that bad when I left. But she had left before her roommate had left, so her roommate obviously like, I don't know, made a bigger mess, or like the girl was just like lying. But we're just like, well, it was messy when we moved in and it's a lot better now, so like we're not gonna pay anyone. And I was like, if you want me to like come through and like mop and stuff, like I'll do it, but I'm not gonna give you like a couple $100 so that someone can come in and clean. Like I clean my own things, I don't like pay people to like clean my things for me. Like I didn't grow up that way, so like not gonna do it now. So like if you want me to clean, like I got you. So long story short, we didn't end up getting sued. We were like super close to getting sued, but we didn't, and I'm really glad that we didn't because I did not have the funds to get sued. So that was really good. And yeah, it like ended up working out because the guy was just like, you know, like you have no contract saying like it needs to be this clean or this needs to be done before you move out. Like there's no proof of us ever agreeing to that, or a proof of us like having to pay a certain amount. There was no amount written down. So it ended up being okay, and we had them like sign something saying they wouldn't like ask us for any more money or anything like that. And it was just like, it was stressful at the time, but I was like, you know we didn't do anything wrong. Like there's nothing they can really do unless they like illegally say like, or like lie about it. So you know, it ended up being okay. But some tips I have for you guys, so this never happens to you: when you move in somewhere, take photos of everything so that sirens. So when you move in, take photos of everything, because they can claim that things are damaged. Like that's what they did. They claimed like damages and things like that. So we had to like, we should have taken photos of everything, even though I had like a video of the kitchen, like it wasn't really like showing everything. So like when you move in, take photos, like take videos, like whatever, to document how it was when you moved in. Like put a date stamp on it, or like make sure the date is like saved on it or something. But yeah, take videos, photos, and have a lawyer read through your contract before you sign it, because like it very well could have said like you owe this much if this isn't done, and then we could have like ended up paying for stuff that we didn't like mean to agree to. So like make sure you have someone look at your contract, and make sure you don't let people like take advantage of you because you're younger, or like they think that they can take advantage of you. Because like I'm sure like two like 20-year-old girls, like they thought like, you know, that they could just like con us into like paying them money, but I'm like, hold up, like I know that I'm not gonna pay you money. So yeah, just like know like that like you have every right to like not just like give in to people who are trying to like get money from you or like whatever. Like I don't know the reasoning for them doing that, but you know, it could have been like money, it could have been like anything, or maybe they just like literally were like, you know, like you should have cleaned it, and they were just mad. But you know, so yeah, that was my sublease horror story. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to hear any more crazy random stuff that always happens to me, leave a comment below if you like this type of video, or if there's any type of video that you'd like to see, comment below. Like I said, subscribe, notifications, follow me on social media. I love social media, especially Instagram. Sometimes do Twitter. Not a Snapchat person, but yeah, I do feel a little bit of Facebook. You can follow me on Facebook, but like not a ton. So anyways, yeah, follow me on social media and comment below, subscribe, do all that stuff so you can see more of me. So thanks for watching, guys.